Yo, boom, boom, boom. It's your boy Enigma September, and you're watching the Enigma Sept Hour live on YouTube. Yo, before we get into the recording, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell so you get the notifications. So when I post the videos, you'll know that's there. Also, too, make sure to hit that like button. Leave comments. Just gotta do these things so YouTube will know that I even exist, and then maybe they'll promote the content. So if you want to help your boy out, just do those few things and be really, really appreciated. You guys really been showing out the past couple of weeks or whatever. So just want to keep it up. So thank you. And let's get to the episode. This is your boy Enigma September. Let's go. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was my man M3 with Get Rich. Yeah, I like that song. I like that song a lot. I really do. And the reason I played it because M3 just dropped a video for Get Rich. You can find it on YouTube at the very least. He actually had a live on Facebook to announce the release of the video. Really dope. They shot it. You can used to be called the Holiday Inn Tower here in Tallahassee. Forgot what it's called now, but it's like a very tall, like circular hotel. But the shots were dope. The shots around the hotel. That's what got me. Definitely a drone shot, and man, and he said in the live that video costs a lot of money. I can figure, like, yeah. I figure he can afford it, but yeah, if anything, you guys should remember M3. Wow, that was almost maybe a year ago, a little less than, maybe earlier this year before the lockdown. He was on the podcast, so big up to M3. Also, man, one surprise, and if I know one person is listening to the podcast, is Pat, because he has to edit the podcast. So to my amazement, watching the video to M3 Get Rich, and I see Pat's sister, his older sister, I think. Yeah, Tia's older than him, I believe. My bad, Pat. Man, supposed to be my cousin. Anyway, so shouts out to Tia for popping up in the video just randomly. I mean, all in the video. She just all in the video. It's not doing anything crazy. Let me clarify. She wasn't doing anything crazy. She was just posted up. But she wasn't like in the background chilling. She was definitely in front of the camera. I'm looking, I had to rewind, like, did I just see who I thought I saw? What in the hell is going on? So, yo, man, shouts out to you. Yeah, that's essentially my cousin. It's kind of weird because we went to high school with each other. So she was like my high school homie, I guess. We knew each other. We weren't like close, but we knew of each other. And then her mom married my uncle, and boom, now we're cousins. These late marriages, it's weird. Shouts out to my Uncle Marty. Anyway, enough of the family history. I guess it's fitting since Thanksgiving is coming up. So and fuck you if you think that Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because you think I like to eat because I'm fat. No, that's not the case. It used to be. Man, no. Back when I was like a super bachelor, I wasn't even in a relationship. Like, yeah, I remember hunting for plates. That's what Thanksgiving consisted of. Calling around like, yo, who's over there and who's cooking? Because I'm trying to find out, trying to get me a plate, trying to have something to eat because we're not working Friday. and I don't have enough money to go to shopping for Black Friday. I'm gonna be home all day. I need some plates to get me through the weekend. What's good? Who all over there? Now let me stop. I wasn't that tight. I wasn't that tight to be who all. I ain't scared of nobody. It is what it is. Anyway, keep it moving. Speaking of family, Tareef Knockout, of course, who was episode last week, episode 114. I forgot to announce that. If you don't stop, this is episode 115, people. 115. We made it this far. But shouts out to episode 114, my man Tareef Knockout. He dropped the EP, Almer's Court. So let's get some props to my bro. Did his thing. I'm not gonna play any songs from the EP because I played songs from the EP on the last episode. So go check out the last episode. Anyway, but YouTube, like, we didn't hear anything. Well, maybe you should check out the audio podcast at freedomtrainradio.com. That's why it's across my chest right now. Or probably my chin for this episode because I got the mic really close to my face. But yeah, man, dope EP. Man, let me check this out. I'm gonna give you guys the deets. I still don't like that word, even though I want to use it, but I'm not a big fan of the word deets. Sound like beats. Sound like Doug Funny. Speaking of Doug Funny, I will be speaking about Jeezy and his album, No Recession 2. Man, it's looking like Doug Funny's sister. Shouts out somebody on Facebook who said, I think Gucci didn't say that. Somebody made a meme that, yeah, Lil Jeezy, Young Jeezy, Lil Jeezy. little last night. Pause. But no, Jeezy did. He had the little hat on looking like, what is Doug's funny sister's name? This is bad because Doug is like my favorite childhood cartoon. Sorry, Tiny Toon Adventures, you number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 3. I don't know the rest. It's not a top 5, okay? And young cartoon. My favorite cartoon of all time is probably Family Guy. Then Doug, then Tiny Toon Adventures, then Ninja Turtles, and Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, yeah. I'm pretty sure if he can attest to coming to the house and catch me watching Darkwing Duck on the Disney Channel, Disney app, Disney Plus. I did it. I bet to throw Chip and Dale in there too. I've done that. Speaking of, I'm gonna go all off topic. I don't care. It's a free episode if you want to say not free, but this guest free episode. I can run my mouth a bit. I'm still gonna give y'all a minute and 15 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, because that's what I do. But no, which theme was the hardest? Darkwing Duck or Chip and Dale? Don't get it twisted, because as much as I like Darkwing Duck theme song, Chip and Dale went kind of hard. So, man, yeah. So, if you're watching on YouTube, leave the comments below. If you're listening to the podcast, man, shoot me a tweet or a fleet is what they got. Twitter got fleets from bootleg Instagram stories, which Instagram stories is a bootleg Snapchat. So we just copying off each other. But yeah, but hit me up. Let me know on Facebook, whatever. Just let me know. Like Darkwing Duck or not Tiny Toon Adventures. They had type theme song too. But Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. That's probably the winner because I just popped up in my head. Speaking of theme songs, I got time. You got time, baby, I guess. Speaking of theme song, yo, guess who loves what's the name? Reading Rainbow. Mackenzie. Shouts out to Mackenzie making a guest appearance last episode. I bet half of y'all, especially those on YouTube, didn't even watch enough to realize that Mackenzie was on the episode. You guys suck. My daughter's a star. You missed it. But anyway, yeah, like she loves the theme song to, or like, I ain't gonna say she loved it, like she requesting it. I kind of put it in her head. I didn't try to, but we was in a room like playing Peppa Pig because she likes me to play Peppa Pig, or she likes me to play George. She plays Peppa. Regardless, so apparently Peppa and George, or whatever the little zebra character name is, or Sky, she got like little one of them toys. Anyway, there's a rainbow in her room, and she had Peppa like flying around the rainbow. So I seen the rainbow, and Reading Rainbow comes to my head. So I started singing. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can go. Let me stop for YouTube. Try to hit me with. Not hit me because I can't sing. They're gonna try to hit me with the copyright. Screw that. But just to get to monetize this episode years later when I'm famous and dead. Anyway, but so I'm singing that, and I don't know if she thought it was just something I made up, or if she heard Reading Rainbow before, or whatever. But then she started singing it, and yeah, it's been a thing for like a week. So I was singing on to her mama, like I had to play it. Actually, I played it so she'll know where it came from, because I'm thinking she just picked it up because I was singing it. But anyway, I said that just to the test of melodies, man, and harmonies. Now, like, you get a classic harmony, man, just take off forever. And that's really all you want as a songwriter. It's just to get a song that gets stuck in people's heads forever. That's what you want. You want to be able to travel in people's minds forever. That's the ideal of being a songwriter. Shouts out to Morris Day and the Time, because they got me. They got me forever. Pause. Yeah. Just randomly. Just fishnet, black pantyhose. Just pop in my head. I don't even ask for it. Didn't even know what the song was for like a good 10 years of my life. Like, why am I singing the song? Where does it come from? It wasn't until I got to the internet, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna look up these verses or this melody I keep singing and find out what it is. And I found out it was Morris Day and the Time, Fishnet. Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, I hate y'all. Anyway, I really do hate Superwoman by Karen White. So yeah, screw those guys. Yes, Felicia is looking at me crazy, like, what? Sorry, ladies. I hate that song. I've always hated that song. Don't get twisted. I've always hated Karen White's Superwoman. I'm not your super. Shut the hell up. I don't want to hear that shit. Disrespectful. Anyway, let me speak on my man's music, man. Tareef Knockout with Uber Court. He got 5 tracks, Plot Twist, Believe It or Not, which you guys have heard on here a couple of times. Cryptic Message, Autographs in Cursive, and Who Love You. Yo, short, not sweet, because he got all the bangers. Shouts out to Cierra, Alexandria, with Believe It or Not. Now I feel bad because I'm playing my song with Cierra Alexandria later on in the episode. It's like I'm trying to compare, but I'm not. I do think my song is better. Sorry, Tareef. I love you, guy. I love you, but Here We Go Again is probably the best song I ever wrote. That's just my opinion. Yeah, that and She's Beautiful, but yeah. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. Anyway, man, shout out to Tareef. Y'all make sure to check that out. She'll be available whenever you listen to music. So yeah, man, support your boy. Especially, it was crazy. An article came out about Florida State. I was kind of weary. Shout out to JC. He shot it to me. I was kind of weary about the article because I know ESPN hates Florida State. I don't care what y'all say. And yeah, I'm wearing the Florida State cap. That's cap. It's cap. I told you guys I'm trying to wean off my fandom, but it's the only cap I have. Now watch Felicia go and buy me a hat tomorrow because I said it's the only cap I have. I don't want to wear it because that's how it works. Anyway, I'm joking. It's all jokes, people. I'm being a clown because I got everything to talk about and nothing to talk about at the same time. And I'm gonna give you guys an hour and 30 minutes of just me because I do this. But I read an article about the demise of Florida State. Agree with most of it. A lot of it just confirmed what I already thought about Florida State. And a lot of it, too, confirmed what, again, if you listen to the past episode, me and Tareef, at the end of the episode, we started talking about Florida State. And, yeah, a lot of what he said and some of what I said is what was written in the article. As far as the downfall, decline of Florida State, I would say it's probably one thing I would have to revise because I think I've mentioned before that I thought that the hiring of Willie Taggart was a PR stunt. But no, it turns out it was really on some Black Power shit. What's my man Wilcox, whoever the man's that was he was the athletic director when Jimbo left Florida State. And he was just like, yo, we hiring a black person. We are hiring a black man for this job. Like he was like, yo, we finna do this. So but in that, I still stand by my assertion that Wilcox knew what Willie Taggart was going to face. Not thinking he was going to be unsuccessful, but I think he knew what he was going to face as far as just the racism, not just at Florida State, but in Tallahassee, period. And he set that man up to like, look, if they try to screw you over, you're going to be set. They're going to have to pay. And they paid. He got paid. So, yeah. So outside of that, everything else was on point. The main thing is Florida State and the players just relied on their past successes. Now, I think the culture is deeper than what the article and Tareef thinks it is. Like, I think for the article and for Tareef, if I'm wrong, my bro, I apologize. I'm just going off what we talked about last episode. The attitude of being Florida State stem from the 2013 season, I think it's further back than that. I think if not the kids themselves that are there now, just the fan base or alumni or even the coaching staff or administration, all of that, those people still remember the 90s and the 80s, and they still feel like that Florida State exists. Despite the struggles of the 2000s, so Florida State wasn't like super mediocre in the 2000s. But yeah. Anyway, this is not a sports podcast. This is for Joe, but I just want to mention that. Let me get on to the music. So a couple of projects dropped today. I think the main two that should be mentioned because I listened to them. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you guys thought? I was gonna not be egotistical and think that you only concerned about the albums I listen I want to listen to, or just happen to listen to. Nah, it was more than that. Meek Mill's dropped Quarantine Pack. Megan Thee Stallion dropped Good News. Jeezy dropped the Recession 2 right off of the Verzuz with Gucci Mane. Also notable is Tank and the Bangers drop Fringos. Now I didn't get a chance to listen to that, but love me some Tank and the Bangers. And yeah, I saw him in concert a couple years ago, and it was super dope, super energetic. But the only projects I really got around to listen to outside of my man Tareef was Megan Thee Stallion and Jeezy. Now, when it comes down to Megan Thee Stallion, I'm going to take the words of my wife. It was kind of weird. I'm about to say fiance. Like, bro, it's been 6 weeks. Time to let that word go. Anyway, yeah. So me and Fee was vibing to it. Fee didn't want to vibe to it. I was trying to do research, and we were going to get something to eat. And Fee was like, "This shit trash, nigga." Nah, she was like, "Turn this shit off. What is you playing? what is going on?" Nah, let me stop. If I'm really let me do Fee for real.
Nigga, what is you listening to? Is that's all she gonna talk about? She just gonna talk about how she fucking niggas and getting money. That's it. She not nothing else to say. Like it's like every song sounds the same. It's the same thing. I mean, she can rap. That's cool, but it's no diversity. I can hear one song and I'm done with the album. Like, what else does she have? Really? So, I mean, it's alright, but after one song, I'm done. Period. Boo. I'm done. Turn this shit off. I want some dick.
Yo, she didn't say the last part. Anyway, but that's pretty much was Felicia's synopsis of the album. I ain't playing. That's kind of what she said, and I agree. I agree. We did have a little back and forth, but it was another point I was trying to make because I'm a Libra. But but I agree. Yeah, it was okay. If you like Megan Thee Stallion and what she typically comes with, especially you're a young gal, you Megan Thee Stallion and City Girls and now Mulatto. What's the other? What's Quavo? Not Quavo. Yeah, what's Quavo little girlfriend? I don't know. Little Instagram model chick. Anyway, Sweetie, if you like that, Asian doll, all of them, then yeah. I mean, she's being consistent. I think Fee said that too. At least she's being consistent. She's being consistent, but other than that, I mean, you heard one song, you heard them all. Actually, no. The first song, you guys know I'm a Biggie fan, and she violated. Megan Thee Stallion violated. She took, she took, dang, what's my song? Who Shot You? She took the Who Shot You beat and tried to flip it. Who Shot You? And you can, yes, she's talking about the idiot. What's it? I don't know why I want to say Trey Songz. Because Joe Budden got me thinking Trey Songz. Fuck. Tory Lanez. She's taking shots at Tory Lanez, who shot her. So you take the beat, who shot you? Yeah, yes, on the nose, all on the nose, like cocaine, just all on the nose, just right there. But it wasn't. Nah, no. I mean, they get the clicks. Hell, that's the only reason I was even listening to the album. I wasn't even planning on really listening to the album, but I was like, let me see if she talking shit about this nigga. And I mean, rightfully so, she was talking shit, but just it wasn't good. It just Wasn't good. So sorry, man. I'm rooting for you. Fuck Tory Lanez. But yeah, nah, that this wasn't it. And I agree with Fee. She gotta learn how to switch it up, man. Same thing with the City Girls. It's gonna be cool for a minute, but after a while, people gonna want something else. And you got a lot of people coming up, you know what I'm saying, on your heels, trying to get it. Speaking of trying to get it, gotta get it. Jeezy dropped the Recession 2. Now, I'm not gonna act like I am the biggest Jeezy fan, especially when he was young Jeezy. Nah, I didn't get behind the hype of Thug Motivation 101. Just sorry, didn't do it. I like the songs, but I wasn't. I probably wouldn't call it a classic. Sorry, Atlanta, and all you other guys. Man, it was a classic. Loosely, but nah, nope. But one thing I have admired, and I said this time and time again on this podcast, I do admire Jeezy for trying. Jeezy is one of the cats that I felt like early on wasn't the most lyrical, but you could tell he tried to be, and not in the corny way. Like he a hit, but it wasn't as prolific as a Jay-Z or Nas or Andre 3000 or Raz Kaz or even like an Exhibit or even like a Ross or T.I. Like, but you can tell he was trying to put pen to paper, and for that I always respected Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, even if he wasn't the best, he was at least striving to be. And that's what I look for. You know what I'm saying? Versus Gucci, who I felt like was just doing whatever the fuck. And for that, yeah, I definitely haven't been a fan of Gucci as far as his music go. But going back to Jeezy in the Recession 2, man, yo, let me, hey, yo, and it's kind of sad. I spoke on this before. You have artists who get better with time, but people tend not to recognize it because the hype isn't there anymore. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's why I look at Thug Motivation 101, and I'm just like, I was skeptical because I knew what it was. I knew it was hype. I knew because he had did the Boys in the Hood joint and all the stuff that was with that confusion, and he was supposed to be signed a Bad Boy, and he signed a Def Jam, and it was the height of the first trap movement. You know what I mean? With T.I. and I think Gucci, of course, Gucci and came out with So Icy, and you just had these like Atlanta trap cats really coming out. And Gucci was put to the forefront. I knew it was hype. Not saying he was whack, but I knew it was hype that was really pushing them out there. But man, with the Recession 2, Gucci hit his stride. And the last project, what was the last project he put out? Let me look this joint up. Now last project was decent. You know what I mean? Not Trap or Treat. What was the last album? Not a Pyrex joint. Yeah, the Motivation 104. I think 104. That was like a decent project. If that was it. What was the joint with freaking J. Cole and Kendrick? That's what I'm looking for. Looking for the. No, this one was dope. This one was straight. Thug Motivation 104. I'm trying to think which one had. Look at Fee trying to be on the podcast. Why she trying to be on the podcast? You said Pressure. It don't. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. So Pressure was dope. I guess all these other like, you got all these little EPs. Nigga, ain't listen to your EP, nigga. Hell, you got on. I listen to Gangsta Gibbs. Anyway, but yo, he told smack about Gibbs a little bit. Gibbs gonna get him. But yo, Recession 2, yo, this was it. This was it. I highly recommend that you listen to the Recession 2. Even if just for, I mean, I'm a sucker. I can't say I'm a sucker because Common did it last week and that shit was whack. Uh, I'm a sucker for that Black Power talk, you know what I mean? And yeah, Jeezy did that, man. You know, talk about his past, try to atone for his sins. Yeah, that's probably my favorite song is Therapy for My Soul. Where you basically just, you know, you basically try to atone for his sins, man. There's a couple of duds, but they ain't like bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the song Niggas, like I kind of get it kind of go back to what I think about Jeezy. Like I kind of get what he was trying to do with Niggas. Pause with the song Niggas. It could have been better, but it was straight. It's really not skippable. You know what I mean? It's only 15 tracks, so that's a good number. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get exhausted. But man, this is solid. It's a fucking solid album. For real. You know what I mean? And it's, like I said, it's just amazing because a lot of people ain't gonna peep it or give it the props, I think, because of the lack of the hype. You know what I mean? And granted, Jeezy probably got the most hype right now, currently, than he probably has gotten in the past, you know, probably since his debut, honestly. But so it's funny that I say that, but what I'm speaking on just that, you know, the interpretation, you know, it's always this album. Everybody's gonna put his albums against his debut, like they do most rappers, and they gonna, you know, everybody, oh, he got no hits. He may not have any hits. That's the thing. He may not have like super hits on his album, but that ain't the point. As far as a album and being cohesive and having a theme and having like great songs and great songwriting and dope lyrics, he did it. You know what I mean? Like I said, the only takeaway is probably like what I think he was trying to attempt with Niggas, which came off a little lazy, but it was still listenable. And actually the same complete Felicia had with Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? To try to switch up the flow. He actually did a little bit. I think at one of the songs at the end, near the end of the album. I think, matter of fact, I think the song he had with Rick Ross, I think he switched it up, which makes sense because him and Ross are both, you know, they both got that metered flow that just happened to work. And honestly, that song's probably not as spectacular as you would think it would be, but as far as the album go, it fits. So don't get it twisted. It's not no like big blow up songs. It's really just gonna like knock the clubs down. None of that shit. But as an album and as a solid body of work, yo, that nigga killed that. He did that. He made an album. He made a real grown man trap album. Straight up. So anyway, I know y'all like, yo, E, we ain't here for no damn album. We want to know what you got to talk about regarding the Verzuz. No, y'all don't, because everybody don't say everything. I'm not gonna talk about this shit. Oh, y'all don't. First of all, it's Monday. Y'all don't give a fuck about the Verzuz now. That was fucking 5 days ago. Who cares? My opinion, end of the day, I'm glad they at least showed that they pieced it up. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Gucci come back and be like, man, fuck that shit. Because Gucci was showing his ass the whole time. And rightfully so. Even though I think, yo, it needs to be some clarification. I had to do some research my damn self because I was believing what niggas was saying. And yeah, some of y'all just ain't got your facts right. Just a little bit. And you may even argue and say, but it's just about, you might as well. But I had to look it up. Jeezy didn't ask for anybody to kill Gucci. That wasn't what he said or rapped about. What he said was, now I remember when this shit happened. Or at least I remember the time. But I had to like kind of go back and see, like, this nigga actually say go kill this nigga? But he didn't say that. What Jeezy said was he'll get 10 G's for a nigga to take Gucci's ice cream man chain, ice cream cone chain. And yeah, so again, pretty sure some of y'all, well, it's the same thing. How you gonna get it without killing them if you ain't gonna give it up? Blasey, blasey, blasey. But let the record be known that he didn't say go kill Gucci. He said, I give 10 G's for anybody who can bring me back the chain so I can cremate that motherfucker. That's what he said. Then, unfortunately, some goons in Jeezy's camp that was signed to Jeezy. So again, you can say he sent them. The world would, some people may know. Anyway, but he sent them. They tried to rob Gucci, and Gucci popped them. You know what I mean? And honestly, again, you can say, even if Jeezy did send them, just to make his threat seem more plausible. Still, I mean, he meant to go kill him, but the fact is, you still sent niggas to go rob me. I had to pop a nigga now. It's on my conscience forever. So yeah, niggas, fuck you. But yeah, it is what it is. But I think it was dope, especially in this day and time, for them to piece it up. I'm not sure how effective it would be. Like I told you guys last week, yo, I am happy with being washed. I'm happy being 40 years old. Just knowing that I made it this far. But not, you know what I'm saying, being pop, you know, before I'm 19, 20, 25, whatever. But even with them piecing it up, I'm not sure if that's gonna resonate with the youngins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Jeezy and Gucci came out in 05. Even if you were 15 at that time, you are 30 now. So, you know, at 30 years old, if you made it, you ain't really running the streets trying to gun niggas down. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can imagine, so if you 19, 20, like, you were a baby when they dropped. And by the time you came of age, they had fell off. You know, as much as Gucci had an influence on the younger rappers, his rap career itself wasn't popping in 2015 like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't on top of the game like he was in 05, 06, 07, 08, maybe even 09. Like, both him and Jeezy and anybody else that came out in the mid 2000s had eventually, you know, kind of dropped out the game around 2015, which if you were 20, you know, you were like 10, 11 when they were maybe at their peak. So I'm not sure if the real youngins, if them piecing it up is going to resonate, because they just be like, that's old nigga shit. Y'all watched, of course y'all going to piece it up, unfortunately. But we can only hope that these youngins, some of these youngins will realize that, look, man, like, you can live another day and squash the shit, or you can die and there's still no resolution. So it's on you. And speaking of violence, man, I'm gonna say this, then I'm going to get to the next track. I know I spoke on MO3 getting popped in Dallas last week. Since then, Lil Bootsy and Beanie the Butcher, Griselda camp, both got popped. Luckily, they're both alive, even though I heard a rumor that Bootsy may end up losing. Both got shot in the leg. Bootsy may end up losing his leg. Don't know if it's due to just complications of his infamous dealings with diabetes, or if it's just the gunshot was just that bad. Don't know if it's even true it's going to happen. Hopefully it's not. But they're still here with us, but it's unfortunate that it happened. And it's just unfortunate with just the culture just today. I mean today, I mean like in the past like 2 years. You know what I mean? But even more so with this happening, you know, within a week, 10 days during the pandemic, you know, all the crazy stuff that's happening, you know, with the protesting and the riots and, you know, just people dying and just all the uncertainty, you would hope that we wouldn't have to deal with these things. And as much as people will say, um, uh, I know it's been noted that there hasn't been like any school shootings since COVID-19 kind of locked everything down. But it's unfortunate. I would hope and wish that that would be the same for violence, in particular violence in urban areas, and more specifically violence in hip hop or in rap. But unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with, and hopefully, um, there can be a change. May not be anytime soon, because change doesn't come that quick. So, at this point, we can only pray and strategize, try to see what's up, try to see what we can do to get to the solution. It's not just about ending the violence, but what causes the violence and what can we do to curb that. So anyway, I think it's fitting. Didn't plan on this, but hey, it works out. Next song I'm about to play is my man Los Lauren 718. Let me see my man whole name. You know what I mean? Let me Los Lauren 718, man. Let me give my man whole props. With life lessons, then we're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard, my man Los Lauren 718 with life lessons. Again, this is episode 115 of the Enigma Sept Hour. And I know last week you guys got a Mackenzie cameo. This week you almost got a Kobe, my pet dog, cameo. This fool almost knocked all the equipment down. Trying to see where he at. Yo, I'm just saying, if y'all see, if the audio just gets all crazy, and those on YouTube, I'm gonna keep it too. Those on YouTube, you see the camera just start falling around all crazy. That's because Kobe decided to sprint over here and do something. Maybe heard a squirrel outside. But I think the squirrel's asleep. And man, hopefully he won't come over here. I'm scared of my own dog. He hunts me. No, I'm sorry. No, Kobe's like his mama, bro. I be chilling. I'll sit somewhere and then they just get on me and then don't want me to go nowhere. Like I'm saying this because Fee looking at me. Like I be at work. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Where I record the podcast is where I work. So what you see me now is what I look like at work. Anyway, so I be at work. I'm sitting here typing, doing my work. Kobe just like pull up like right next to me and then lay down. So any event that if I just want to pop up, I can't because he's like right at my feet. Like, bro, move. The same thing. Like I sit on the couch, watching TV. What Felicia do? Just flop right on me. Like, all right, that's cool. But then I want to get up and get something to drink. No. Wait. Y'all know it. I'm doing this all episode. I don't care.
No, baby, don't move. Just stay right here. You're my pillow. I want you to be my pillow right here. Just stay. Yeah.
All right, baby. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna be right back. I just want.
No, you're my pillow. Let's watch a movie. Oh my God. I'm gonna go get some popcorn. Let's watch a movie. Okay, you're my pillow. Just stay right here. Stop moving. God. Yeah, right there. Thank you. You want to hurt my feet?
So that's what happens. Fee and Kobe just they're like trapping me, man. I can't move around. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die with this episode over with. I hate comedians that laugh at their own jokes. And here I am laughing at my own jokes. For a long time, that's why I ain't like Kevin Hart. I ain't like Kevin Hart because he would laugh at his own jokes. Like, nigga, say the joke. Just say the joke, bro. Like, stop. Like, Kevin Hart would be like, hey, so, hey, like, man, just stop. This is not an endorsement of Kevin Hart or his new comedy series. I haven't even looked for it. But yeah, I'm just saying. He's notorious for laughing in the middle of his joke. Hey, D-Ray, I think D-Ray the same way. I think that's why I don't like D-Ray that much. Yeah, D-Ray is a cheap imitation of Mike Epps, but he can be funny every now and then. Yeah, I laugh at my own joke. Screw y'all. I'm a hater. E. Oh, man, you know what? I was gonna give y'all a rundown of how the Enigma Sept Hour started. I think I still will, but it's just like I feel kind of corny. I'm trying to realize, I haven't done this before. Y'all gonna, if I haven't given you, if you know the story behind the Enigma Sept Hour, just hit the fast forward to the music. And now I come back and end the show. For those who don't know, story time. Shouts out to was it Thomas Sanders? Thomas Sanders. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Vines when I was back in the day when I was young. I can't sing this song because YouTube but try to tag my video. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Vines when I was legit. When I was 35. Y'all can hate me later. But no, how did the Enigma Sept Hour even happen? Basically, oh, you know what? I forgot the baby. I told you guys there was an album dropping. I didn't see the baby on Tidal. I don't know if there's be any beef, but yeah, the baby dropped an EP dedicated to his brother who committed suicide. I think about a month ago. So yeah, man, yeah. So R.I.P. to his brother. Even the album cover was kind of like wild to me, just my interpretation, because it's like it was the baby as a baby, and as you can tell, his brother was maybe 4 or 5 years older. Like you could tell the age difference was where the baby wasn't conscious yet of what life was, but his brother definitely probably could remember when and why that picture was taken. And I could just imagine, like, bro, you looking like he probably was like, man, I was the baby until you came around. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm big bro, but hell, nigga, you took my I was it. It was me. It's me. Tiffany. Anyway, then just for this knucklehead nigga to end up being like one of the famous rappers of 2019. It's like, yo, the hell? What is my life about? But no, suicide is not funny. I'm not joking about the suicide aspect, but just in the picture, you can tell he was looking like this knucklehead nigga. Hey, yo, Summer Walker is pregnant. Oh, is she pregnant by the guy she was like? What's going on? Okay. That's why you don't get on Twitter in the middle of a podcast. You just all kind of new stuff just pop up and you ain't research it, so you don't know what the hell is going on. Oh man, they got a picture of Mo3's killer though. Fuck the source, but dang, this is on some. This like some Call of Duty crap. Man, got a mask on with a look like a not a Uzi. It's definitely like a sawed off. Man, shoot, we gotta stop people. We gotta stop with the violence. Broad daylight. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a bridge version because I know about to wrap it up. I didn't make this a long episode for y'all. Oh, good point. Thank you, Fee. I should have mentioned that earlier. Before I even get to the story, Felicia did mention some other news that I should have mentioned just in the music realm. Um, Kind of wild because I was just vibing to my man's earlier this week, just out the blue. Like I was watching something. I was like, yo, oh, I know what it was. I was in the car, driving to the store, came back, and they was playing My Prerogative. I remember thinking like the thing I remember about My Prerogative is the song, like listening to the song and asking my mom what prerogative meant. Even to this day, I'm still impressed that Bobby Brown made a song with the title "My Prerogative." That's not, you still don't hear that word a lot, but he popularized it at the time and definitely increased my third grade vocabulary. But it was this whole Bobby Brown thing. I remember the episode he was on 227, which is on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I know Phoebe hating on me being on YouTube, but yeah, man. And then it was something else. It was something else. Oh, what am I? This dude, I can't think of it. Prime, some dude on YouTube. Like he usually jokes on like hood movies, but he started doing videos. He only did one video so far, and it was I think Cool It Down. And yo, the man roasted New Edition horribly. Yo, it's on YouTube, man. It's Prim, it's Primm. If y'all look that up, man. But anyway, it was just weird being that I was already on this Bobby Brown fix. Just being to hear more tragic news regarding him, of course. Oh, on top of that, um, I forgot to speak about that. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So yeah, me and Fee was looking for the Fresh Prince reunion joint. Couldn't find it. But came across the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Shouts out first of all to my favorite rapper, the rapper that got me into rapping, the Notorious B.I.G. Officially being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Um, I thought the intro, not the intro, but I thought the little thingamajig, it was shallow, but what you expect? Actually, I'll take that back. For it to be the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they did give a lot of good information, a lot of pictures, a lot of stuff like that. It has mom, Puffy, his kids, Faith, Nas, oddly enough, but no Jay-Z. That was weird. Like no little C's, no little Kim. So like that kind of stuff was kind of weird, but it was a good tribute to Biggie. So big up to Biggie. Man, that was dope. Also, too, Nine Inch Nails. I'm not the biggest Nine Inch Nails fan, but I do respect Trent Reznor, um, and Hurt, which is his original Nine Inch Nails song, which was redone by Johnny Cash, and I love the Johnny Cash version. But anyway, so that's like Nine Inch Nails. But also the final inductee was Whitney Houston. And also news came out that Whitney Houston is the latest and I think the only black female to have the only black person. Come to think about it, I think she's the only black person to have a triple diamond albums. Me having three diamond albums. Uh, that distinguished uh, award, if you a recognition, was just recently given to her. But I say all that to say, of course, Bobby Brown was married to Whitney Houston. We mentioned that in her induction video, and of course, the tragic ending of her life, and then in turn, the tragic ending of the seed of her and Bobby Brown, Bobby Christina. Sorry, Stess. And I think Bobby don't care much of this one, but also the adopted quote unquote son of Whitney, and then eventually fiance of Bobby Christina. I forgot the guy's name, but he ended up passing away. But even more tragedy has struck Bobby Brown, in that his I think his second born son and namesake Bobby Brown Jr. passed away at 28 this week. And it's sad again, just seeing a life ending so soon in life, but more so, you already had the Bobby Brown story, and BET made the movie. Shouts out to Woody, and it ended with him seeing his family being all together, and you hoping that hey, they'll happily ever after. But yeah, life gonna throw you these curveballs, man, as we all know in the year 2020. So yeah, man. So rest in peace to his son. Peace and blessings to Bobby Brown and his family. And man, the song "Don't Be Cruel" really, it's in my head right now. And I really would hope life wouldn't be as cruel as it's been. I mean, granted, Bobby has gotten a lot. Man got a whole street named after him in Atlanta. Stankonia. That studio used to be Bobby Brown studio. He had mansions, had a mansion, probably got mansions, had fame. Like I said, he was on top of the world in 88, 87. But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure he would give all of that back to not have to bury his son and not having to bury his baby girl with Bobby Christina, or even having to bury his at that point ex-wife, and all the trauma and issues that went along with her funeral and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobby would trade all that back. I'm pretty sure I would. Sometimes, yeah, that's what make me realize I don't envy the rich and the famous, because there was a price to pay. My people here, fortunately, thank God, my people are here. So now I appreciate that. Thank God for that every day. So yeah, man. But yeah, so much for that by that podcast story. That's like the fee for throwing the audible. I appreciate you, baby. No, you good. You good. I needed to talk about the Biggie Smalls joint. I was tripping. I was tripping about that. I really don't know what else to speak on. I'm going to go into these next songs, and then we're going in the podcast. I'll give you guys the story of the Enigma Sept Hour next week. How about that? Unless someone pops up in my DMs and like, yo, E, I want to build a podcast. Ask up. Yeah, probably. If anyone's interested, if you're listening, if you're interested, hit me up. If not, I ain't gonna press nobody. Thanksgiving coming up. It'll be 2 weeks of me. Then come December, I have in mind who I want to have for the first week of December. So I'm gonna reach out, set that up for you guys, and then go from there. So yeah, 2 songs to meet y'all with. Me, nigga. Enigma September featuring Cierra, Alexandria with Here We Go Again. And then I type Facey in my phone, and my phone changed it to Facebook. So imagine if I would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna play Drip by Facebook. Computers would never take over the world. Anyway, Enigma September featuring Cierra Alexandria with Here We Go Again. My man Facey with Drip. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was me, nigga, again. Me featuring Cierra Alexandria with Here We Go Again. Beat by my man Backpack Beats, who I didn't tell Fee. So I'm gonna get in trouble live on air I brought a Backpack Beats t-shirt. I was watching my man episode on YouTube, and yo, Backpack. This nigga ain't listening. Let me tell you why I did buy the shirt though. I bought it because it's my money and I can do whatever I want to do with it. Y'all wait. Yo, Fee, y'all just know Fee gonna beat me up. Let me stop. This is my loving wife. We have fun. I am happy. But no, I bought the shirt because it was a 5X. Thank you, Backpack, for looking out for fat niggas. I think you heard me. I swear Backpack ain't had no 5X t-shirts, dog. I may have to call him. Hold up. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. It's late. This nigga gonna kick my ass. I'm pulling the Joe Budden. Yo. He ain't gonna pick up. This nigga, no one ever picks up on the first call. Ever. No one ever picks up. Like, oh, this nigga E. I'll call him back. But it's like almost 11. This nigga may be asleep or recording. I'm making money. Pick up, man. I just want to know. I just want to know if I influence him to put the 5X. This nigga should pick up. Just butters.
Please leave your message for 850.
Oh, I'm about to put this man phone number out. Ho, 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 ho. He with the pow, pow, pow. Hey, son, keep playing this in orbit. Sounds like the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, hit you with the pup. Look at my here on IG. Nigga, we don't get the pick up the phone. Well, he on the phone on IG. That's why. This nigga. Hell no. This nigga said he had to order the 5X. Nigga, you put it on there. You put it on the. You put it on. You know what? I'm gonna go to his IG. I'm gonna see if he lying. First of all, then I'm gonna get out this podcast and actually go to his IG and wreck his shit. But anyway, what did I say? Yeah, so I ordered the shirt. It was 5G. So what is it? Backpackbeats.com. Backpack with a Z. Backpackbeats.com with a Z. Shouts out Backpack. You said my shit ain't coming to after Thanksgiving. Like I could have just ordered that shit on my Christmas check, nigga. Damn. Gotta wait that damn long. I'm joking. Support local artists, man. Shouts out to Backpack. Shouts out to Marcel P. Black. Yeah, he working with Marcel trying to get some of his stuff started over there. So big up to my mans. And hopefully I may have him back. He's not the guest I was talking about we put on, but better holler at him, see what's good. And all my people, man. Big Low, Wes with the whatchamacallit with the toys. Just everybody, man. I ain't naming people. Again, Tareef Knockout. Go check out his project, Uber Court. My man M3 with Get Rich. Check out that video with my cousin-in-law, Tia. And, oh, yeah, happy birthday to my pops. Didn't mention it last week, probably should have because the podcast dropped on the day before his birthday. But big up to my pops. Big up to, big up to Ziggy, who is Zany? Can't say the man's name right. Zany Clouds. Zany Cloud celebrated his birthday. This nigga 2 years old. Yo, that's fun though. It's kid too, ain't it? What's kid one? See, look at that. Being an asshole. Shouts out to Zany Clouds, man. My nephew. Just everybody. Y'all see my elbow being up like that? Because I'm fat. Anyway. It's the little things you do. Put me in the mood. All I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, you said it in your head. Anyway, I'm just acting a fool. This nigga is just talking, being ridiculous. That's it. Thank you everyone that's listening. Thank you everyone that subscribed to my YouTube page. I appreciate you guys. Make sure if you listen to the podcast to subscribe, whatever app that you're using. If you're not using the Freedom Train Radio app, and also to make sure to download. So if Wi-Fi ever gets destroyed, you can still listen to me. I can keep you sane. We try to repopulate the earth because everything is crashing, falling, and your Android still works because Team iPhone is trash. Let me get up out of here. Love you guys. Thank you. Big up to my baby Mackenzie. Love you. Felicia. I love you forever, baby. And that's that. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.